Hi friends, welcome to Spoiled Yogi. I'm Erica and this is your hub for all things yoga and mindfulness for pregnant moms, new moms, moms with babies, moms with little ones, moms with big ones. It doesn't matter, all are welcome here because we all have one thing in common, right? We are trying our best to live a calm and balanced life in what is just best described as a chaotic situation. So this video is for our new mamas. It's going to focus on pregnant moms who maybe have never done yoga before and are interested and are a little bit intimidated by all of the toys, all of these props that you might see in your yoga studio that I have surrounding me right now. It's going to be a quick tutorial to just kind of show you what is available in most studios and how to use them. So let's jump right in. The first thing I want to show you is this. This is a yoga strap and it comes in a few different lengths. I think this one is 10 feet, it may be 8 feet, it's probably 8 feet. And the end has this double D ring. There's different kinds of closures on these, but I like this one because it gives the most flexibility. And it reminds me of a belt that I used to wear when I was a kid. It had the same kind of closure to it. So there are a couple different ways that you could use this, and I'm going to show you one, the most popular way, and two, my favorite way, which I find to be really helpful whether you're pregnant or not. So the most popular way to use this is to bring something closer to you. So here's a good example. Janu Shirshasana, which is just a seated forward bend with one leg forward. Maybe you don't have a lot of hamstring flexibility and you can't quite reach your foot to lift out of it and find a good stretch. You might use your strap to lasso your foot. So you have something to hold on to, and then from there you can press down through your sitting bones, lift up through the chest, and really feel a nice deep stretch along the back of the leg. Of course, it works in a lot of different ways, but the same kind of idea. It's bringing your feet closer to you so that you have something to hold on to. That is not really as useful to me as the second way that I like to use the strap, which is to just help you to learn to relax your shoulders and your neck, and it just feels good. So strap comes to the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, kind of like where your bra would sit, under your arms, over your shoulders like backpack straps, and then crisscross behind your back. Then you have these two ends that you can just pull forward and down gently to help you remember to relax your shoulders away from your ears. I'm going to show you what that looks like from behind, but I will say I used to just tie this off and sit at my desk and work this way. It just feels so good through the chest and the shoulders. So here's what it looks like from behind. Okay, and that's it for the yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap and you're practicing at home, I will actually put links to all of these props. But know that if you don't have everything, you can still find just a really long belt, or instead of a bolster, a couch cushion. You just have to use your imagination a little bit. All right, next. This may be more important than the strap, and I will tell you why. So when you're pregnant, your joints tend to become a little bit more sensitive. And what that means is all of these positions that you might do on your hands and your knees get a little uncomfortable for your knees. So I like to teach my pregnant mamas to just have their blanket ready to go, to pad their knees, and then all of this stuff just becomes a lot more comfortable and a lot more accessible, right? We want a comfortable mama, and the blanket helps with that. The other use for it, which I think is really, really helpful, is to lift your hips when you're sitting. Again, it gives a little extra padding If you don't have a blanket like this is meant for yoga, any kind of a firm blanket will do. But see how I'm putting it so that the folded edge is toward the front. I'm going to actually fold it over one more time. But the folded edge is toward the front, and I'm going to sit up on that folded edge. So my bottom is lifted, and when I sit cross-legged, my knees can come forward and down. Someone with really tight hip flexors may be sitting here and their knees up like this. The more you can lift your pelvis up, lift your seat up, the more easily these muscles can relax and your knees can relax, and you can sit here for longer if you were like trying to start a seated meditation practice, which is a really good thing to do while you're pregnant as well. All right, next up, I want to show you how to use these guys. So these are just basic bamboo yoga blocks. They come in a lot of different materials. I like these because they're solid. I have some cork ones that I really like, and the foam ones can be really nice for certain things too. The main way that people use this is kind of the same way that you would use how I showed you the strap, only for, say, standing poses. Let me show you an example. If you are doing a standing forward bend, you can't quite reach the floor, this lifting your hands up onto the bricks will give you a little extra room so you can lift your chest forward and feel that stretch through the back of the legs. You can use the blocks at the medium level, you can use them at the low level, or of course you can just put them off to the side and not use them at all. But this gives you lots of different options for forward bending. Now, the other thing that I really find nice about having a set of 2 blocks is that you can use these for extra support during restorative postures like Shavasana. I have another video on how to modify Shavasana for pregnancy, and I will put that in the show notes and on one of these tiles somewhere on the screen. But I'll give you a quick overview. So again, you can use the blocks at different heights. So I like to use mine in a stair-step sort of formation. Then you can take your bolster. This is why bolsters are really nice. And you can put it over top, and it has like a ramp, sort of it functions like a ramp. Then Mama can bring her bottom to the edge of the bolster and lay over it. And this is a really nice way to rest. And Sylvia thinks that it is comfortable too, right? Okay, so that is one of the ways I would use a bolster. You can do lots of things with this ramp. You can do a child's pose and rest this way. You can do a pigeon pose and use it to just kind of prop yourself up and give you a little bit more space for belly. And of course, you can sit on it and use it as a meditation cushion too. So there's lots of different things you can do with that. I would love to hear from you, whether you are brand new to yoga or have been practicing a long time. What props do you love the most? What kind do you love and what do you use them for? So be sure you comment down below and let me know, because I love to hear from you. And if you are new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, why? I would love it if you would. It would mean so much to me. Click on that little bell so that you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video to help you live your best, calmest mom life. May you each be blessed with peace and joy, love and light.